The top news headlines: Churachandpur ambush case which claims 7 lives will be handed over to National Investigation Agency, NIA soon announces Chief Minister N. Biren. Renowned author Lashram Biramangol begs prestigious Manipur State Award for Literature 2020 for his book Ai Amadi Adungaigi Ithak. BJP meets prepares for BJP National President JP Nadda's Manipur visit on November 25th. A very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News. In focus with me, CHENGLEINGANBI KHAiDEM. I'll present to you about the hot news for today. Chief Minister N. Biren has said that the National Investigation Agency (NIA) will take over the case of ambush at the convoy of Assam Rifles by the proscribed militant outfits PLA and MNPF at Second Village in Churachandpur. He said this during the presentation of Manipur State Award for Literature 2020 held today at Jawaharlal Nehru Dance Academy. Speaking on the occasion, he said FIR and other related documents of the ambush will be handed over to the NIA soon. Notably, the ambush claimed 7 lives, including the CEO of Assam Rifles, Khuga Battalion, Colonel Biplab Tripathi, and his family, along with 4 personnel. Governor La Ganesha and Chief Minister N. Biren have presented the prestigious Manipur State Award for Literature 2020 to renowned author Lashram Biramangol. The prestigious award was presented to the author at a function held today at the hall of Jawaharlal Nehru Dance Academy, organized by the Directorate of Language, Planning and Implementations, Manipur. Governor La Ganesha, Chief Minister N. Biren, and Education Minister S. Razin graced the award function as President, Chief Guest, and Guest of Honor respectively. The Manipur State Award for Literature 2020 was conferred upon writer Lashram Biramangol, popularly known as Beryl Thanga, for his book Ai Amadi Adungaigi Ithak. The award carries cash component of Rs 3 lakh, citations and a sold. Speaking on the occasion, Governor La Ganesha stressed the need to translate and publish books of Manipuri literature in other languages to preserve and promote the rich all literary works of the state.
This will enhance the popularity of the work, and I believe if this is done, many of our creative writers will become household names in both inside and outside our Bharat. This will also help in getting publishers for our creative writers, who ultimately publish their own work, as there is serious depth of publishers. Manipur literature, as every one of you is aware, is very small, especially with the influence of TV, which has taken the younger generation.
Delivering his speech as Chief Guest, Chief Minister N. Biren expressed the importance of spiritualism for a better and developed community. He termed the growing ill-treated meted out to elderly parents by educated persons in the present society as unfortunate.
Usually, the society says that human value discipline kind of taxi mangat the Maruina any consideration spiritual sanction and Wiki Andaman Imaipa old is with Akanda massaging sina mamotion sina as a lot of video Mami said. Double day you surveillance of it. I surveillance over lekai the family the kana gumba macha singna mamuk singna haloi ra mama bu na mapa bu takti ta oina tawbiba otbiba tantokbiba sakbijadaba tumhum tungai pida ba khotaba tum mama yan sai si ai intelligence village by village ai hore hobudi aduga madu ek lay yam chaw ek lay madu ai action budi logani adu ro aina se hoidi sugum mayam se koi spiritual nom da khara singi da kya thokte si singi silau sinda mama papa alo kanda kan thoe mama na le le adagi ya hanni yang bigai jaba koi society sa kra yam thoe ai.
Assam Minister and BJP's elections co-in-charge Ashok Singhal visited Manipur yesterday for a brief hours ahead of the proposed visit of BJP National President JP Nadda to the state on November 25th. Soon after his arrival at Bir Tikendrazit International Airport, Ashok Singhal held meetings with members of the party's IT cell, social media sections and Morcha presidents. He also discussed various issues with the party leaders, including party's state executive meeting scheduled on November 20 and JP Nadda's visit on November 25. Later, Singhal called on Chief Minister N. Biren and left Imphal around 3 p.m. Youth Collective Manipur YCM released the People Manifesto ahead of State General Assembly elections to be held in early 2022 at the Office of Human Rights Alert on Kwakatel, Thiamlekai yesterday. The text of the manifesto includes issues of political and human rights, food and agriculture, human resources and development, gender, environment and drug trafficking. Coordinator of People's Manifesto campaign Ahibam Chanthoisana in the release stated that the People's Manifesto will be submitted to all political parties contesting elections in the state. After the release, the copy of the manifesto was first shared with Congress Party's poll observer for Manipur, Jairam Ramesh, and Congress leader Gai Khangam. The release further added that BJP-led government is completing its full term. However, despite the high-pitched rhetoric of citizen-centric governance, improved law and order situations and innovative programs such as Go to Village, Go to Hills, War on Drugs, etc., most of the poll promises remains unfulfilled. YCM expressed hope that the political parties will incorporate the pointers delineated in the format of recommendations when preparing their party manifesto for the upcoming elections. It also sought time to discuss the issues raised in the manifesto with all political parties. The Supreme Court of India has declared the elections result of Okram Henry as a member of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly as null and void during the final hearing of civil appeal case filed by Henry yesterday. The Apex Court further dismissed the civil appeal case by O. Henry challenging Manipur High Court's order declaring the second highest vote recipient Yungkham Irabot as the MLA of Wangkhem SC at the elections of Manipur Legislative Assembly 2017. A bench of Justice Uday Umesh Lalit, Justice Rabindra Bhatt and Justice Bela M. Trivedi dismissed and disposed of the civil case yesterday. It may be mentioned that on May 6 this year, a three-judge bench of the Supreme Court comprising Justices U. Lalit, Indira Banerjee and K. M. Joseph had admitted the civil case and passed on interim order stating that Yungkham Irabot Singh will be entitled to present the electorates in the assembly and participates in debates. However, he cannot cast any vote or be a member of any committee of the House. After a hiatus of 1 year due to COVID-19 pandemic, India International Trade Fair has kicked off for the year at Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. As part of Manipur Day at the fair, the Sericulture Department, Government of Manipur, organized a fashion show to promote silk products of the state. Model and social activist Mayang Lambam Daina was the showstopper of the show. Chairman of Sanalai Park Pukai Private Limited, Lesangthem Sanayai Meitei of Wangutera, Lupa Marup, has been allegedly absconding after collecting a huge sum of 3,47,70,000 rupees from 30 staffs of the company in pretext of opening a Volkswagen showroom. Addressing a press meet held today at the office of the company, manager of the company Tensubam Angamba Maitei said Sanayai has been absconding with the money since April this year. Angamba further related that when the staffs approached the family members of Sanayai Maitei, they were told that he had been abducted by a proscribed militant group. He appealed to the group to tell them about the whereabouts and provide some assistance to the staff facing financial problems because of him if the claims made by Sanayai's family are true. Angamba also rubbished the claim about the kidnapping of former member of Board of Directors and Sanayai's brother-in-law Punyambam Romeo of Wangu Khodam Lerak by General Secretary of Manipur People's Party Gita Jin. He further related that they had visited the party's office to get some signatures regarding some documents about 2 real estates and other related activities together, after which Romeo left after they had a meal together, Angamba added.
Chairman Virumba, Akui Lesangthem Sanayai Meitei, Mahangna, Kui 2019 or Dike Kupu Adugapuna, Kui staff 30 Mulerambani. Staff 30 Mamsida, Akui Beni Libaki showroom Hangani. Both organ showroom Hangani, Mag dealership Hangavani, Hirabani Hirana, Aquaman, Aquaman as a Haraga, Aquista Kunsa Muna, exactly 3,47,70,000. Man of Pull up by Haga, Mazi Pasapigini, Pigini, Haraga, Mazi Manga Sacre. April the Guinea as a crazy. Adumaritama told me, Tolomaga Pesapini, Pini, Haraga, like Rigi Mazas in Pesapir Trails. Aquizukana, Nicola, Gumami. Positive Pesaz, Pirtre Miso like Termina, Press Mayam later. Sida, Magimata, Quena, in fact, police station to Quena, Magi report the figure of the Quena, Silka Pasela Colony.
Here we have a short commercial break. Please stay tuned for more updates.
LX Sublimation. Pauna Bazaar Imphal, JMG Shopping Complex, Fast Floor. Mafam Masida, mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame, sublimation ki pot khuding mug wholesale da pangbigani. Items available are mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame. All the mentioned items will be available at wholesale rate in LX Sublimation. LX Sublimation. Pauna Bazaar Imphal, JMG Shopping Complex, Fast Floor. Mafam Masida, mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame, sublimation ki pot khuding mug wholesale da pangbigani. Items available are mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame. All the mentioned items will be available at wholesale rate in LX Sublimation.
Welcome back again after the break. As part of a civic action program held at Mongangai 109 Battalion of IG Manipur and Nagaland sector on Wednesday, distributed 10 bicycles to school children under BPL family. Commandant of 109 Battalion of CRPF, Bal Krishna Ram, distributed the bicycles. Convener of Mosangai Kanba Apunba Lup A.K. Ibomcha, President of Sun Club Mongsangai, S. Surendra, President of SWYC Club Mongsangai, K.H. Hera, President of SIVO Mongsangai, S. Amubi, Deputy Commandant of CRPF, Kiam Raziba, and Assistant Commandant Alex L. Kopum attended the distribution program. Speaking on the occasion, Commandant of 109 Battalion of CRPF, Balkrishna appealed to the people to wear masks, maintain social distance and seek medical advice from doctors as the pandemic is not completely under control. Under the supervision of BJP's aspiring candidates from Oinam Assembly constituency in the upcoming general elections of the state and National General Secretary of BJP Kishan Morcha, KH Jibont and enrollment program for E-Shram and Ayushman Bharat was held today at the community hall of Oinam CHENGLEINGANBI. The enrollment program began from November 14 to benefit around 5,000 people of Oinam Ward number 1 to 9. Speaking on the occasion, Jibont said most of the people living in rural areas are not aware of the benefits of various government developmental projects. As such, the program was conducted to give awareness to the people. Leaders of the state should deliver the benefits of such projects at the doorstep of the beneficiaries. Clarifying that the steps taken up by him are not elections related, Jibont assured to continue the enrollment program at the remaining 13 villages of the constituency.
Election campaign is election campaign I rely so mungi by chasing Shu, Hariba, Balsarkana Matam Piriba, Dom Java scheme in a set, Yam the Honjabuni. Aduna, Masiki Tavase, Makatana, election board of conduct lag, Mamang Sida, Ibia Kutum Java, Lowiaba, Mayam said, Reno Pino, Hunajari.
Manipur's Ningombam Prem, who recreated a replica of Iron Man suit of electronic waste, has reached Mahindra University in Hyderabad to pursue his mechanical engineering education. It is worth mentioning that the invention of Ningombam Prem of Hero got a lot of attention and created a storm on social media. It even grabs the attentions of business tycoon Anand Mahindra of Mahindra Automobile Company. The business tycoon in October had promised the boy that his company would not only help the boy to pursue his dream, but it would also finance the educations of the boy and his siblings. Prem reached Mahindra University on November 16 to pursue his dreams to become a mechanical engineer. Mayeng Lamjau Gram Panchayat and Primary Health Center Hyang Lam jointly organized mass COVID vaccination program at Lamjau Mayai Laikai in Kakching district. Pradhan of Mayeng Lamjau Gram Panchayat Urik Kingbam Narjit Lawang and MO in charge of PHC Hyang Lam, Dr. Elangbom Kiran personally inspected the mass vaccination program. Around 134 persons got vaccinated during the program. The organizers informed that the program will continue to ensure 100% vaccination coverage. India reported 11,990 new cases, 11,242 recoveries and 470 deaths in the last 24 hours. According to the Union Health Ministry, the active caseload stands at 1.28. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 0.97%. It has been less than 2% for 45 consecutive days. The weekly positivity rate was recorded at 0.9%. It has been below 2% for the last 55 days, according to the Health Ministry. The total number of vaccine doses administered in the country under the nationwide vaccination drive has exceeded 114.46 crore. Now let's recap the headlines once again. Churachandpur ambush case, which claims 7 lives, will be handed over to National Investigation Agency NIA soon, announces Chief Minister N. Biren. Renowned author Laishram Biramangal begs prestigious Manipur State Award for Literature 2020 for his book Ai Amadi Adungaigi Ithak. BJP Meet prepares for BJP National President JP Nadda's Manipur visit on November 25. That's all of the news for today. Keep watching Mami TV News for more updates.